If anyone's listening, I'm just trying to test going live on YouTube. Just trying to figure out all the chat features and there's Lisa. Okay, can you hear me, Lisa? Hey, Rihanna. Can you guys hear me? This is just a test. You guys know I'm on. Hey, Elaine. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hey, Karen. Welcome from Wales. You can hear me. Wow, it worked. Okay, cool. Wow, this was a lot easier than the last time I tried it a couple years ago. Hey, guys. From Indiana and Wales and South Wales. Wow, cool. I don't really have anything planned today because I didn't expect it to go boom and be online. But I guess we did. So that's pretty cool. And this picture, this looks a lot clearer than it did on Ustream. So I think I'm going to be happy to get off of Ustream and to get on YouTube Lives. Yeah, hey, Rihanna from South Africa. I know that name. Yeah, Queen, it looks a lot clearer. Now, my camera on Ustream, I would have to have 3 different windows open on my laptop. You can't really see that now, but this is all I see right now is the YouTube window. On Ustream, I had to have 3 windows open. One that was my live camera feed that I'd see all this good stuff here. And then I had another window open that was another browser as if I were viewing my own video so I could see what my viewers and people in chat were looking at because there was such a lag on Ustream. It was always generally about 40, 45 seconds or so. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Star from Florida. Been a lurker, huh? So this seems much easier and much more simplified, and the lag is like a second. I streamed I think it was last Sunday. The lag was ridiculous. I couldn't figure out what was going on. It was so bad that I set a timer on my phone, and I watched what I was doing. Like this split second, I started the timer, right, live. And then on my other window, when that exact time came up again, for what my viewers were seeing, I paused it. It was almost 7 minutes behind what I was doing live. That'll really screw you up for what you're trying to do and communicate with the chat and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, so that was like too easy. It surprised me. And for those of you who follow Xandra, Scraps to Beauty, she's actually here in town and staying with us while she's taking some classes at the Queen's Ink. So she should be here in another hour or so. But we were down here last night and she bought some new pigments and I gave her some of mine from Creamer and we were mixing up some watercolors. I'm just doing this basically for a test. Now, what's really weird about this, and I have to figure out if there's a way to change this, everything is backwards. Like my actual area where I work is flipped. My computer, I usually see that on the left. Well, I didn't see, I'm reaching to the left, but it's showing on the right of your screen. So that's going to be a little wonky. Hey, Whidbey Island. It's going to be a little wonky to get used to it of where I'm going because that looks like my left hand and it is my right hand. Oh, and that's weird. That's a weird mirror image because it looks like my thumb's on the wrong side. But anyway, while we're here, might as well do something. Got a few minutes. Let me shut that out of the way. I don't even remember what's in here. I ordered a little something from Jet Pens. plastic is always, yeah, it is backwards. It's really, it's really awkward. I've been streaming for what, maybe 5 years on Ustream, and I'm so used to it reflecting what I'm seeing here. But now, ooh, that's a little tricky. I'll probably get used to it eventually, but you know, what are you going to do? I don't even remember what I ordered. I'm getting ready for my little mini art retreat. Your laptop is showing on the left side for me. Oh, wow. That's where it should be. How the heck are you seeing it different, Mandy? There's got to be a setting or something in here, and I have no idea where it might be. I'm just kind of looking around at stuff here. You've always been weird. Weird is good. Yeah, that's kind of strange. I'll have to ask. Yeah, and I didn't set anything. I pushed go live and boom, here we were. Connected immediately to my camera, and it looks really clear. Yeah, I'll check with her, Elaine, and when she gets here. I don't think she's Ustream Live though. I mean YouTube Live. I don't think she's done that yet. Oh, so you guys see my laptop to you is on the left of the screen? Oh my God, that's so weird. To me, it's on the right, like, but it's not there. This is my right hand. That's so weird. So it's only ass backwards here. Interesting. I wonder if I gotta flip my camera. Now I think it would just be upside down. It's like a mirror image kind of setting or something, I think. That's weird. I don't know if you can see that. If I show you this. You can't see it because I moved the laptop, but you can see I'm putting it over to my left. Well, that won't make sense to you. That's weird. Now I'm looking at it, and it looks like I'm moving it to my left. Oh my God, this is flipping me out, people. Oh, my screen's backwards. See, my chat is actually on my right, and on here it's showing on the left. That's a little bit more evidence. Am I shooting a selfie? God, I hope not. Oh, well, I'm using my webcam. It's mounted over top of my desk on a monopod that hangs down over my desk. I see it as if I'm looking down at my hands on the table. Right. That's how it should be. If any of you guys have watched me stream on Ustream or watched the recordings on YouTube, you will notice that well, no, you won't notice. That is puzzling. I'll figure that out. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We'll look at a little something. Xander's supposed to be here, I think, around 5:30. And we're going to go grab a bite to eat. Dee Dee and Janet see it. Well, Dee Dee, yeah, they do a lot more streaming than me. But it's got nothing to do with my selfie, my PC camera. It's going through my overhead web camera. It doesn't have my PC camera's not on. It linked right up to my webcam, my external webcam. That's kind of screwy. So what the heck did I get? Gosh, that's small. Okay, well, so I tried a couple new little, how the hell you open it? Some of these are like, PC camera may have shifted to selfie mode. I think that's unrelated though, Linda. I think that's either I'm using my webcam in my laptop, or I choose my webcam that's mounted overhead. That's the external one. And that's the one I always use, is the external one. Very interesting. This is a Sakura Decories pen. Oh, no, that's okay, Linda. It's all very confusing, trust me. Any suggestions are welcome. So let's see how this works with a close. Oh, see, it's backward. Are you guys seeing that in reverse? Is that type on there backwards to you? Of course, it's not going to focus, is it? Or is it? There we go. It focused. Ooh, that's weird. I got to move my hands the wrong way. Are you able to see it, or is it written backwards for you guys? It's not backwards. Ah! Okay, this is very spooky. So this is supposed to be a black glitter pen, and it's, oh, hang on, it's got a little, oh, it's like a gel pen. Oh, heck, I thought it was like a, oh, Lord. That's not what I thought it was. I thought I had a brush tip. So, well, I can see the sparkle in it, but it's really fine. This is not at all what I thought that was. It's making those, whoops, backwards. A couple people that do this regularly have offered to help me out, so I'm going to have to tap into them. Why won't this focus? Maybe the white. Well, you can barely see that anyway. That's not at all what I was expecting it to be. This is an Eco. I just tried one of these. It's an Eco line. And then they make the line of liquid watercolors. Oh my gosh, that's really weird to be backwards like that. Every move I make is not good. It's a liquid watercolor. Eco line makes those liquid watercolors. And this is a brush tip pen with that watercolor in it, supposedly. All right, let's see what we got here. Will it bleed? Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that. It's kind of like using one of those Elegant Writers, although when it bleeds in colors. You guys know what those are? Yeah, so that's kind of cool. That is what I thought it was going to be. So that's good. And then I just got, you guys know what these are, the Signo. I got 2 of the broad tip and 2 of the ones that are called Angelic. They're called Angelic. Supposed to have a fine tip. Let's see what the difference is here. There's the fine tip. And it's actually a finer barrel and everything. It's skinnier on it. That's so weird. Oh, yeah, this is much. There we got it going nice and opaque now. Yeah, so that's the difference between the broad and the fine tip Signo white gel pen. And these are just, these are like $1 something. And they're just, what are they called? Like nib holders, right? So I got both the gold and the silver ones. But here's the thing. I wanted to order, is it in something else? Oh, maybe there's more in here. Okay. Well, that's kind of a weird packing deal there. Seems to be working though. Oh, these are 2 little brushes. Okay. All right. I thought I ordered, I've been watching Stephanie Law. You guys know Stephanie Law? Mouth-watering watercolors with all this gold foil, good stuff. And she said she was using a crow quill dip pen to put down this sizing. Hey, Debbie. Oh, it was hiding in spam. You're like a sleuth. And she uses this sizing to try to get some 3D effects with gold foil. I've not pulled it off like her yet, but somewhere I just got, let me move this. Let me move this. Where did that go? I had a little nib that I just ordered. I bet it's in this drawer. I got to pull the whole damn drawer out. Hang on. I got to just pull this out here. And see, did I drop? There it is, right there. So I was on another site. Where was I? I don't remember. But I ordered a crow quill nib. And this teeny tiny little thing there is what I got, which I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be more like, you know, a regular size nib, and it's not. So I'm thinking this needs a special holder, and I ordered I thought I got the holder and the nib at Jet Pens too. Oh, crap. Well, that does go in there, but that's teeny tiny. Let me put that next to a regular one to show you the difference. And it didn't look like she was using something that small when she was doing it. However, we'll see. It's been out, the broad point's been out for a while, Deb. I don't know how long. I really don't use them that much, but I should start using them. Hi, Star. Thanks for popping in. So these I'm going to put in that drawer with all the fountain pen-ish stuff. Get rid of that. You've been under a rock. Join the crowd. This is a Caran d'Ache white pencil. I think this is the watercolory one. I thought this would be good to add a little highlights if I needed something real faint. Does this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does. That does reconstitute there with water. That's good. So these are little Zen brushes. One's a 5.0 and one's a 20.0. And these are really fine. It's fine. Oh, I like this one, this longer one. But that's really fine. I'm trying to show you in the back. There we go. And this one is a little thicker but shorter. Oh, yeah. Sometimes when you get the windows zoomed out like that and you don't realize it, makes it a little tricky. So where's mine? There we go. I'm going to put those. Actually, I'm going to put those right here and try those when I play again. I've forgotten what I ordered. That's one good thing about losing your memory. Everything's a surprise. Like, oh, look. So, yeah. So look at those. I guess the crow quill. And it doesn't say crow quill on here, but it did when I ordered it. Well, that's weird. Nowhere on here does it say crow quill, but it did on the site. But they're tiny nibs, so maybe that is, she did say crow quill. So by jiggities, that's what I got. I got these Blackwing Pearl pencils. I've been eyeballing these for a while, and let's see how they work out. But these are pretty cool if you haven't seen them before. They have this flat eraser, so it won't roll off your table, right? It's there, and it's replaceable. You can pull it out and replace it with another eraser if you've used too much of it. They're kind of a fancy pencil. So they are tiny. Okay, it didn't look, I have to go back and look at her video because it didn't look that fine to me on her video. And I got a black wing sharpener because I do have the black. No, I have the gray. I have the gray ones that are the firm. The white ones are called balanced graphite. The gray ones are firm. I forget what the black ones are called, but they have a black wing sharpener where you can sharpen it on a number 1 or 2 setting. One is a long point, and I guess the other one's not a long point. I don't know. But anyway, seemed like the thing to do. So I'm throwing something away. Not good. That's an eraser. This is just a different type of eraser I saw somebody using and recommending that it doesn't leave a lot of dust. That foam, apparently it makes like strings of plastic that are easier to wipe away and clean up. So let me put this over with my pencils. Oh, this is the silver mica ink, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to have to email a couple of my buddies that have offered to help me and see if they can tell me what the hell I'm looking at that it's backwards like this. Oh, birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Queen, if you're still here. I just now saw that. I tell you what, I'm in Maryland. It is smoking hot out there today. It's in the 90s. The humidity's high. So the heat index is 105 or 106, which is the feels like temperature. That's why Patty's inside, because I'm not going to feel like that. That's not good for me. I can't do it. So this has a mixer ball in it. And somewhere I have the gold. Here it is right here. The same little drawer. Oh, in Columbus, oh my God, it's miserable. Miserable heat wave. And Wednesday's supposed to be even worse. The actual temperature Wednesday is supposed to be 98. So Lord only knows what that's going to be. The deck, our deck is that Trex stuff, and it's a real pale gray. I walked out there barefoot and came hot footing it back in the house. Oh, even in Ontario, it's hot. Wow. Stand by while I have a little mixing session here. But yeah, Wednesday is going to be even more miserable if that's possible. But oh, I was talking about the deck, and we have this black, like a rubbery kind of a doormat right at when you go out our French doors onto the deck. That sucker being black, I thought it was going to melt on my foot by the time I got off of it. So we're trying to spray down the deck before we let the pups walk out there. They both got a bath this morning. That was a hoot nanny, but they did. All right. Now this one, I remember this one. I've used it before. This gold was really thick. Hello there, little creative. Oh, I recognize that screen name, but I don't know your first name, dear. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. You guys got winter in South Africa. My girlfriend lives in Brisbane, and they're in winter too. Oh, there we go. Didn't think that was going to open. And as I remember, this was so thick. Let me just get a skewer. Oh, April. Yes, I did. I knew that name rang a bell. Hang on. And Cece is aware of hers, and I told her I have them. They are here's mine. So April sent me these to review, and I will do that when I get some time to do this. They're watercolor paints that are made in Poland. And this was do you have a YouTube channel or a Etsy shop of the same name, April? But anyway, she sent me these. I haven't even unwrapped them, but they came in perfect condition. I know somebody else got a pack of these to review, and they were a little jumbled up in the, they were still fine, but they were, out of the, but this is how mine was when I opened it. So yes, thank you so much. And Cece's anxious to get her hands on them too. Hey, Drunken Data Girl. I think I watch your YouTubes. So I just popped on to test to see if I could pull off YouTube Live because I've used Ustream for years, and as you guys probably know, they're kicking us out if we're doing the freebie thing. It's $100 a month if we want to still use their services. Hang on. Little Creative is my Etsy shop. Flash sale on the 12 set today. Oh, so if anybody listens to this when I publish it, A Little Creative is the name of the Etsy shop, and she's got those watercolors from Poland. Flash sale on the 12 set today for World Watercolor Month. That's hard to say. World Watercolor Month. I remembered you said you were going to Poland. A dessert bowl full of your handmade rose water. It is. Eat that. It's a petri dish. It is, and I've been making some pans of it. The other day I made them on stream for my little art retreat. I'm going to use some of these for door prizes. I've got full and half pans of that setting up there. Yeah, I don't know how I came up with putting every time I mix some, I throw whatever's left over, I throw it in that petri dish. But I end up using that almost all the time. All right, so this feels like it's scratched off there. Let me, a paper towel. Retreat is in July. Yep, the last weekend of July. It sure enough is. Oh, that was Xandra. Hang on, she's leaving now. All right, I just let her know to text me in the basement. I can let her in. I have one sold out, and I have one lady that is on the wait list. But if you're interested, Wendy, send me a Facebook message or I don't know if you're on my personal page. I have an Inky Obsessions page on Facebook, and I have my Patti Tolley Parrish page on Facebook. Or leave a message under this video, and I'll get back to you. Oh, now that's clicking now with Drunken Data Girl. What's your name, dear? I remember Andrea I remember that tie now. Yeah, she's coming. She's not participating in the retreat. She's but she's going to be at the same hotel and hook up with some of the ladies after we get done each day. Oh, that's right. Is it Marisha? Is that how you say it, Marisha? See, I'm meeting all these new people on Facebook Live. Mahatisha. Oh, you're in Germantown, Liz. I don't want to use a watercolor brush for this ink. Let's see what we got over here. Oh. Ah, Kiki, I know that puts a cramp in it. Been there, my friend. But hopefully you are well and hang in there and get on the other side of that and get your retreat scheduled again. Okay, I was wondering where that tea came from. Marisha. So I'm just gonna, I wanted to see how these are very pigmented. These are mica inks. I don't know if they'll blend out like watercolor. Oh, they kind of do. I haven't used it in so long, I couldn't remember. But now I'm going to see what the silver one looks like. So this is what, it's by Kuretake. And that is so weird to look at because that's ass backwards to me. I'm going to have to figure out how to flip this sucker because, and now it won't focus. Hello. Oh my God, that's so weird. I'm pushing my hands the wrong way every time. I got to relearn everything backwards now. It's hard enough for me to do it the way I did know it. Oh, see, I'm even reaching on the wrong side of the camera. Come on. Jesus, there we go. I know it's a little crooked. That's the best I got. Are you, Marisha, are you going to come to the hotel to meet her? Or are you guys meeting whatever area you live in? I knew that name. Now that makes sense. That sounds pretty well mixed. Yeah, that's pretty, I might meet at the hotel. Oh, cool. It's pretty easy to get to. It's right near, I don't know how far you are from BWI Airport, but it's about 5 minutes away from BWI. Yeah, so they're pretty cool. All right, that's that. And pigments all over me. I was going to just change out of my streaming clothes because they get streamed on to go grab a bite, but I might have to take another shower by the time I get playing with this stuff. But Sandra brought me these 3 little watercolors, little pans of stuff she got. Daniel Smith, I think they are. She finds me all kind of stuff when she comes here. Ooh, that one's running a little bit. Thanks. I don't know if I can get that cleanly into. Oh, in Sykesville, you're not too far away then. Yeah. No, you're not too far. Ish. Put that over the side and try to scrape that off of there later. So this, oh, Rose of Ultramarine, that's what that is. Okay. So this is what she brought me. This is Rose of Ultramarine. This is the one that breaks into like ultramarine blue and what's the pinky part of the rose of this color. I forget what pigments I forget what pigments are in there. This is the backside of a cheap piece of watercolor paper I just had laying here for experiments. Autumn Mystery. This is a duo color. I've had this before, I believe. This reminds me of the Creamer Magic Indian Summer. And actually, you know what? I'm going to compare those two right now. So this is the Daniel Smith Autumn Mystery. Yeah, I guess you'd come right down 70 to hit 695 and then get off on 295 south. And you'd want to take the first exit off a Nursery Road and then take it to the left and you're there, pretty much. All right, that's the Daniel Smith Autumn Mystery. Thanks, Kiki. Have a good day. Where are my creamers? Here we are. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kiki. So these are just some miscellaneous creamers that I put together. These down here were all their pearlescent set. And before I got these, I bought some various metallics that are on this one. And then this is the rose gold that I make myself. And this is the Pacific Lagoon I make myself. But this right there is the Autumn Mystery and creamer. And this is the Daniel Smith. I'm sorry, Daniel Smith Autumn Mystery. This is the creamer Magic Indian Summer, it's called. And that's one of those that shift color. Bye, Marisha. Thanks for stopping in. And these re-wet like butter. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is yum malicious. So the creamer looks more heavily pigmented for one thing right off the bat. It's got a little bit more of a red tone to it. But I'm going to let this dry and show you what this rascal looks like because it is gorge. Uh-oh. Right in the wet pan. There we go. Yeah, that would be great to get to meet you, Marisha. Try to let me know when you're coming around here, you can. So I'm going to let those dry a little bit and show you what the difference is there. Should anybody be interested in either one of those colors? This one is, the Duo Cactus Flower. I don't have this one, and this is one of the ones I had my eyeball on. And this one, I'm not sure about these. This might be better on black. This isn't really a watercolor brush that I'm using either, so that's not too smart. Never claim to be smart. So, just saying. Tell me what you do in your retreats. I can't come this year. We'll try next year. So this year, we gather starting on Wednesday. And I'm going to teach my let me grab the sample, abstract watercolor that I do on Yupo, and then mounting it on a cradle board. And I trim it off with the sample for that class. It's on a cradle board. And these are just my a lot of the rose gold watercolor I make, and a lot of these are Daniel Smith and a couple Radiant watercolors. And this is black corrugate that I put the rose gold watercolor on. I don't know if that'll focus enough to really see. You know, this backwards thing is going to kill me. Oh, see, I'm going the wrong way. All right, I laid some gauze in it when it dried to get that texture. Right. So that's the class I'm going to teach Wednesday. And then Thursday, two of the girls that have been there with me, this will be their third year, Gayla and Kathy. They're going to teach a little more advanced, hey, Lynn, a little more advanced metal embossing with pewter. They did such a professional job with their class. Put me to shame. But then that's all day on Thursday. And then Friday, you guys, I'm sure you know Cece, right? Cece's Creations, Catherine Cote. She's coming down from Montreal, and she's going to teach her modern watercolor class on Friday. And then Saturday, we usually have a free day, and that means anybody can do whatever they want to do. And generally what ends up happening is I figure out caravan transportation to get everybody a ride that flew in. And I know, I love CC. Everybody loves CC. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, I'm just trying it out today. Hey, from Peru. Awesome. Thank you so much. So Saturday ends up being kind of a shopping spree. We all have breakfast together at the hotel, and we'll caravan out downtown Baltimore to Dick Blick's. We hit Dick Blick's, and then we go to what the hell's it called? American Craftsman, I think it's called. It's kind of another art supply store, but it's a little different than a Dick Blick's. Like they have some different, more unusual things, and it's a really cool place. And then if we have, hey James, if we have time, we go to maybe like a Hobby Lobby or wherever else everybody wants to go. But this year we have another outing. We're going to go to the Queen's Ink one night to shop. And my friend Donna knows of a place that's not too far from here. That's, I don't even know how to describe it because I've not been there myself, but she said the ladies will love it. But it's a fairly new place, not too far away. It's a retail store, but she has kind of an art exhibit and some really funky, cool art stuff. Miffy from Australia. Hey, how are you? Oh, cool. Thanks, James. I'm glad you were able to catch me. This was just a test. I'm not really doing anything, but just kind of messing around, burning daylight because oh, that's Xander. She's here. Okay. You guys stand by. Anybody comes in, I'll be right back. I'm going to let Xander in the door. Hold that thought. Australia. I forget where all they were from. You want to show this? Sure. Yeah. We're back. They were just asking about the art retreat. Oh. So I was kind of filling them in on CC coming and what classes we were doing. Someone maybe consider it next year. Okay, Xander's here. And say hi. Look, but everything's backwards.
Hi, everyone.
Look at my screen. My computer's over here. Oh, this is my left hand.
Right.
Right? But it's on the right side.
Can you flip that or you
can't? I don't know how, but look, when I go to show something, it's backwards, but they see it the right way.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. They see everything the way it should be. So that's driving me a little cuckoo. But
I don't know. The black screen. That's
how it came up.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I pushed live and boom, there I was. Wow. And yeah, I don't know how the hell I did it. Peg Robinson. Yes, that's one of the ones I was talking about. I was going to email. Peg, what I'm looking at is flipped like mirror image to what you guys are seeing. Do you have any idea how to do that? How to unflip that? It's like it's backwards. Like I'm tapping this is my right hand that I'm tapping.
It's left.
It's so, isn't it weird?
That is weird. Yeah.
And then, so anyway, Xander was at the Queen's Ink today. Who was the instructor?
Karen O'Brien.
You guys know Karen O'Brien?
She's on Instagram. She's called Quiet Bear because she used to make bears before she actually did this. And she made tags for her bears, and everybody were more interested in the tags than her bears. So that's how she got involved in that.
I'm watching on YouTube, Peg. Hey, Carrie Ann. Oh,
hi, Carrie Ann. Yeah, there you are.
So anyway, this was, while Peg answers me, this is the project that Xander did. They used all black and white today.
Yeah. I
Try to
tried
say they
not to
can come
do
up
a
with-
mermaid, but I just couldn't help it. I
It slipped
purposely.
out. She didn't mean to do a mermaid, but
Even she says, "Yeah, you have to do the mermaid."
I'm going to try to, and it's backwards showing. Like I'm
Yeah,
trying to
right,
show more, and
yeah.
I'm moving the wrong way.
Wow, it's so weird.
So I'm trying to catch the metallic. There we go.
Yeah.
And catch some metallics there. This is cool.
It was really cool. And then some of the people, oh my God, there's this one girl's was really good. Some of them
Isn't that
did
cool?
birds, and quite a few of us did mermaids today. 3 or 4 of us. So, yeah.
James said he loves the words on the face.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Yeah. So it's so weird because I've always had 3 windows open on when I Ustreamed.
Right.
I have my little window down here of my live camera.
Right.
Then I'd be watching on a browser like you guys were watching me, right? So I can see what you're seeing at that time.
Right.
And then my little camera controller window open down
wow,
here.
really?
So I've got none of that.
Right.
And it seems to be, I just pushed the button, it went boom straight to my webcam.
Wow.
And people started joining and they could hear me right away. Remember last time I had audio problems?
Right.
It did. Now I used the new beta.
Oh, you did?
Creator Studio beta.
Oh, beta. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't use the old one because the old one looks like it still wants to push you to the encoder, and that's where I had got snagged up last time.
Oh.
This one was like one touch and I was on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Peg, it's only backwards for every. Apparently, you guys can see
Right way.
the right way. Like, look at this when I put this up here to show you this. Everybody's telling me they can read that the right way. Foam eraser. On me,
It's
not so much. It's backwards.
That's weird.
YouTube is much better, Patty. Hey, Shauna. And none of the Ustream issues you'll see. Yeah, I just need to get that flipped around. It's kind of awkward because I continually want to reach the wrong way.
Right.
It's just been my instinct that left was left for 61 years. I was just swatching out the watercolors that you gave me.
Oh, that's the cactus.
That's the
one.
cactus
Yeah,
flower
that's nice, right?
on black. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I did the difference. This is the autumn mystery.
Mystery, yeah.
And use your other left. Good advice, Shauna. I never thought of that. And this is the creamer. What I tell you, it was a Magic Indian Summer.
Oh,
so here's the difference. And I want to see, try to tilt. This is the creamer. And I want to see if I can hit that spot. Oh, see, it's bass backwards.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm trying to hit so you can see the bronze. You can see the rosiness to it. Oh, there you go. Oh, now I'm off the camera. Oh my. This is so awkward.
But the metallic shows up better, don't you think?
Jeez Louise, I can't show. And this one is the Autumn Mystery. That's a little shimmery too, but it's I keep moving away from there. You can see the bronze on the creamer one, the one to the left. Well, my left might be your right. The bigger swatch is the creamer. You can see the different colors in there.
Oh, Lynn says she doesn't know how they figure it. A lot of people have that, but
I'll have to ask somebody on. I'll have to put something out
Jean?
on.
Jean should be. Is Jean here?
No, I'll have to.
Let me see
Hey,
if I can
Kimberly.
feed her.
Yeah, and it's weird because in this window, the way that I'm looking at it, there aren't really any controls
to move around.
Yeah, Elaine, it's really the creamers are awesome. And then I was telling you about the weekend. You're patting your head and rubbing your stomach, same thing back. Yeah, right. Can you get to the Google app? I don't know. On my MacBook? I can go to google.com. I don't think I have the Google app. Hang on. I'm not watching what's going on there in chat right now. I'm looking at all my apps. I guess I have to go download that. Can I? Hang on. What's this? Can I download an app to my MacBook? I guess I can. I know enough to be dangerous. I do it in the event setup. Oh, you know what? I did choose. What did it say? Oh, hell, I don't remember now. I've been on almost an hour.
Have you?
Yeah, I've just showed my jet pens haul and just chit chat and trying to figure out what the heck's going on. I do it in the event setup. And when you look at the screen, you're seeing your right hand is your right hand. But see, I'm doing that, and that's
Where's the event set up?
it's before you launch it.
Oh.
Sub event, open the green room. Then you can play with all this. I'll do that. Open event, green room. All right. Well, it'll probably take me a few times to get this really nailed down, but it's nice to know that I can do this. And I hate how it is backwards trying to show you something because it's really weird. It's really strange. But I'll have to do that. So, anywho, well, that's all we were doing. Just kind of killing some time shooting a breeze. Are you hungry?
A little. You?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Once set up, then go live when ready. Yeah, thanks, April. So a little creative. That's April that I showed you those Polish watercolors.
Oh, yeah,
that's who sent them to me.
Good.
And that's the name of her Etsy shop is a little creative.
Little creative.
Yeah, she's got a special going on now for the 12 pan set.
Oh, wow.
For World Watercolor Month. I am on Facebook, James. I'm on as Patti Tolley Parrish.
Why I can't get the tweets to come up? Because she must be answering me, but it's just not loading.
Can you kill that app and open it back up again? That's what I usually do, and sometimes that'll. Well, double click bottom, and now shut it down this way.
Got it.
There, that way, yeah.
Maybe I got too many open.
I have a ton of them too because I use my phone like a crazy person. Sometimes that'll kind of reset it.
Oh, you don't get used to it. It's right around around for the viewer. Oh, I guess you don't.
You don't get used to it. You get used to it. It's right way around for the viewers. Yeah, so that we knew. But Peg's saying if we do it, set it up different. I'll have to do that next time, Peg.
Yeah.
Thank you for that tip. I'll give that a try.
So it's a green room you go in?
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that when I go on.
Yeah.
I might try it Wednesday when I go on.
Yeah. So, but look how much clearer the picture is.
Yeah, I know.
It's really clear.
HD is
really clear, and they're seeing it like that. And so that's all good. Thanks, Sandra. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to go get some dinner, and at least I know I can do it, even if it's backwards. There's Lynn. And so we'll be back another time. Sandra might be streaming Wednesday, and she is Scraps to Beauty on YouTube. So if you don't follow Sandra, you don't want to miss that. Bye, Chio. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'll be showing what I did today.
Chio joined from Peru.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Take care, Sandra.
Thanks.
Her channel is Scraps to Beauty. It's Xandra with a Z.
Yeah. Or you could do Xandra 171 on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Xandra 171. Xandra with a Z.
Yeah. Oh, James from London.
James from London. Cool.
Wow, cool.
Okay.
Is Joan on here? Joan's not here yet.
No, I didn't announce it. I just came down to play and just called it testing.
Okay.
So in case it was a audio fail like the last time, they wouldn't think I was totally off my rocker. Oh, God. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
We'll catch you another time.
Patti came in again today.
Are you sure you want to end your